Here's Denise. Go ahead. Hit it.
Hey.
Hit it, lady.
Hey.
Oh, why did my background? I got the wrong background. Holy shit.
That's not my show.
I know it's not your show, dude.
That's like a different show.
Better
Okay. Hey, everybody. Welcome to another terrible podcast by comics. I'm Eerie Diamond. Hi. And let me introduce you to my co-host, me and Dave. Say hi.
I know
to
all
Dave.
these people. Hi. I know all these people. You're not introducing anybody to anybody, Eerie. We all know each other.
You know, it's just the way we start the show. Why do you gotta...
That's for that illusion of a YouTube audience. But we got a couple people I know that watch it.
People do watch it.
Yeah. No, Mike Bucci. I know he watches it throughout the week.
See?
Good to see everybody. Happy end of January. Thanks for joining us here today. Wonderful. Today's show, we have a wonderful the Concord takeover of you might, if you've attended our Vinny's Bar and Grill fundraiser shows. These are people who are part of that because they were regulars at Vinny's. This is Robert Keith over here. We got Sarah Piane over there, and joining us from a car occasionally on their way to an outdoor comedy show they're performing at in Sacramento is Dave Coker and Alex Woody. So those are our guests here tonight. Also, just so you know, Eerie has some yard work going on at the next door. So if you notice that you know
they're making a deck back there.
Making a deck. So
I'm going to mute myself, but that's terrific because that means I can't interrupt you.
I'm not going to say anything about it. I mean, no pot shots, no insults, no digs, no nothing.
Don't be hacky, Dave.
No hacky, no nothing like that. Just good old fashioned mute. All right. So kicking off again, we got our guests here today. So let's start off with our regular segment we always have to get to know everybody and give them their chance to. Well, I don't want to. Man, I hate when they got new features on Zoom. It's called Listen Up, and again, our guests are Sarah Piane, Robert Keith. Sarah,
I have pants on. Sorry, I didn't.
Oh, that's wonderful. Wonderful. Great shot of your legs. Give us your life story. Who are you? And what's your life story in about 200 words or less?
200 words or less. I'm Sarah. I'm amazing. I'm a douchebag, killer, slayer. No one wants to go on dates with me. They ditch me for other shit. That's my life.
Not true. Not true. You know, I'm just saying I have an AA meeting I have to go to. That's what I'm speaking at an AA.
You're not the only one.
Exactly. I believe me, I would much rather ditch it, but I slept through it when I was supposed to speak at it the last time, and it's in Hawaii. So, anyways, our next guest.
Hey, I'm sorry, I have questions.
Yes.
What do you mean it was in Hawaii? What are you talking about?
I'm speaking at an AA meeting tomorrow. I was actually going to go on a date with my friend here, Sarah Piane, tomorrow, and we're just gonna go get coffee and something to eat. And I realized, oh shit, I got to speak at an AA meeting at 8:30 tomorrow. And I was supposed to do this 3 weeks ago, but I spoke at a meeting at 5 o'clock in New York, and then it was like 8 o'clock. I was sleepy. I set my alarm, and then I set my alarm to wake me up at 8:20, and it didn't go off for whatever reason. My phone normally goes off. It didn't go off, and I woke up. It was 9 o'clock, and I called the dude, and he found a speaker that had like 42 years, so it worked out for the best anyway. But he asked me to speak on Monday, and I
like how my life story just went.
I know. This is like, by the way,
that's more than 200
that's
words.
really not a stock way to get out of a date. I gotta say that is not.
I'm not trying to get out of the date. I would rather go on a date. There's no trying. This
Robert, you want to go out on a date?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, Sarah. How long did that take you to ask me that? Why so long?
Sorry,
Right,
my mic went out. No, I'm joking.
That's awkward. All right.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I was fucking with you. I was joking about the mic thing.
That was really
Robert got his hopes up.
He's like,
next, Robert Keith. Give us your life story in 100 words or less, or 200 words. Sorry, not 100.
I just want to know if Sarah and I are going on a date.
I'm going on a date with Eerie.
Man, rough night.
That's the woman of my dream.
Yeah,
Do it. I
I'm
promise
Robert.
I won't fall asleep and then make up an excuse, and talk at an A meeting and
Gold.
do the thing, and then my phone didn't go off. Usually the ringer wakes me up, but not this time. This time it didn't wake me
You know,
up.
I'm rooting for the fucking
No.
backyard work right at this point. Eerie.
No, it's me and Eerie are going on a hot date, and she's gonna end up sitting on my face. Already sensed it. Already
Holy
happened.
shit.
Dude,
Wow.
I'm gonna put lipstick on my mask just because
Fuck
I
yeah.
want you to know I'm ready, baby.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Fuck
Yeah.
Way to steal my thunder. Fuck.
Oh, what was the
Robert.
question, Robert? No.
Robert, what's your life story, buddy? 200 words.
Shit. I'm Robert. My life story is recovering drug addict, and that's something me and Dave have in common. And I'm just trying to coast through this pandemic without getting COVID and dying, because I'm diabetic, so it's extra scary. But I've just been, hanging out with my dog, and I've been making some homemade little internet movies that are really just entertainment for myself. So
And for me.
I don't know why I'm talking about them, because nobody's ever going to see them. But
Are these porn style?
Yeah,
Are these porn internet movies or
no, I was trying to make it sound like it wasn't porn, but I failed. So now everybody.
The bed in the background.
The fact that you added, no one's gonna see it but me, that totally made it sound like porn. I just
Yeah,
want you to know
I'm bad at this kind of stuff.
Is
Well,
it Mr.
I would.
Clean
I mean, it's not. Is it porn when it's by yourself? I don't know. That's just one of
if
those.
you watch yourself getting off and then you get off to watching yourself getting off.
Not sure if that's porn.
It sounds like it involves a lot of mirrors.
I mean, it's just basically if somebody's masturbating in a forest, is anybody really gonna, that kind of
Oh,
thing?
I've done that before.
I was
I've
gonna
done
say
that.
Sarah's masturbating in the forest
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh yeah. Who has? If you haven't, you haven't lived. It's called grounding.
Well, it might have been the
Yeah.
jungle. I don't know. Forest.
What?
Learn something
Jungle.
new every week here on the show.
Jerking in the
So is
jungle.
this another thing I have to do? The getting laid in the bathroom at the airplane, masturbating in a forest?
Oh God. Yeah, Eerie. Come on.
I'm sorry. Maybe that's what we're gonna do on our date.
Yes, that's what we'll do. I'll bring
Yeah.
the double dong. We'll double
Oh
dong.
my
it.
God, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, I can't believe you guys.
Requiem for a Dream. Nice.
Any more to your life other than making movies by yourself that no one's gonna see, Robert?
Not that I can think of at the moment.
Wonderful. All right. Also joining us, I'm not sure if they're in a spot right now, but we have in their car on their way to a outdoor show in Sacramento. We have Dave Coker and Alex Woody. I'm not sure if they're in a position to say anything. We see
him.
it. We see. Well, I see. There he is. Well, no, they're there. There they are. It's just their video isn't on. So, what's up,
Yeah,
Dave?
it's super dark in the car. I'm wearing a mask in the car
Yeah.
because I don't know if Alex had COVID, and if he doesn't, he definitely has something that I don't want to catch.
Gotcha.
You don't want to catch the air herpes,
No, Alex, he might not have COVID, but there's something up with him. You've met him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but that's he's nice.
Don't tell him my secret.
Okay. That's a car ride I would love to be in.
You want to be in an
Age
SUV
isn't a
car
big
ride?
deal.
Nice.
You guys are wonderful. All right. I don't mind the darkness, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, you can leave it. You can leave the camera on. There we go. See, that just looks great. Looks like the Unabombers talking. All right. So,
it's like a hostage video. That's
yeah,
what it
good to
looks
see
like.
you, SB. Thanks for joining us, SB. We see her over there. So our next topic that it's our regular topic every week, because we are in the middle of a pandemic, still going into 2021. So we like to do a check-in and see where everybody's at, kind of mentally, because we know this is it's stressful in many ways. So our next segment is called "How Are You Holding Up?" And so we like to check in with each other. I'll start with my co-host, Eerie. How are you holding up this week?
Very well, thank you.
All right, that's good. It's improvement. I'll go second. I
have a date. I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm holding up good. Gonna be looking forward to I'm gonna be looking forward to speaking now tomorrow. After just I don't know. It's one of those things. I like sharing. Robert, how are you holding up in the pandemic?
I'm good, man. I'm good. It's crazy to believe it's almost been a year that we've been doing this. And like, I remember when it first started, I said that, I said it was funny that some people were saying like lockdown was like being in jail. And I was like, no, it's not like being in jail, because in jail, you never get to be 6 feet away from anybody. And it was like, no, it's not like jail, but it's been so freaking long now that now it's kind of like jail.
Yeah.
Because like every day is just the same and stuff. Yeah, that's the
Distance jail.
terrible thing. But this is fun. This is a little distraction, so I appreciate it.
Not a problem, man. No.
I
So,
I like to think of it as being in the movie The Shining. You know what I mean? It's like you just have a few people that are locked up in the hotel with you, and that's it. And then it's just, yeah, that's how I like to think of it.
madness.
A little madness, just a slight madness.
Yeah. Sarah, how are you holding up thus far?
Well, let's think about this. Let's see. I feel great now because I have a date with Eerie. I'm a sucker for a redhead, even if it's fake. I don't know.
Super fake, super fake.
I like it. Just as long as you fake moan for me, Eerie, I'm good.
Hell's
I
yeah.
like it all. Fuck yeah.
As usual.
Duh. The fuck? But no, I'm doing almost choked on my gum. Holy shit. Oh, are you getting naked for me? She's stripping. This is for me, guys, not for you. No, I'm doing good. I'm just, I dyed my hair.
What color? It doesn't look dyed.
Hey, fuck off, Mean Dave. All right.
Well,
This
I mean,
is
looks nice.
a natural
Yeah.
blonde-ish.
Yeah, that's what I said. You dyed it natural blondish or what?
You know what?
I'm-
And this is why I will never date any of you fuckers.
It's an honest question. Let's see. The dark car of Concordians. How are you holding up in the pandemic thus far?
I'm doing pretty well. I went back to work this week, which is kind of a bummer because I've been working from home since last March. But honestly, it's pretty good to get out of the house. And man, it's going to be good. I'm excited about this show, and things have just been going pretty okay. They're not bad.
Good to hear. And Alex, is Alex in the back seat?
Yeah, I'm in the back seat, driving from the back seat.
Oh, you're driving. Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm driving. I got my license yesterday. My mom finally let me get it. I'm happy. I've gained so much weight I can't even see my penis anymore.
Oh,
so I'm loving this. I'm really loving it. And
I think you're liking the fact that you're able to give this narrative like you could see it at one point, at least in the time that I've known you. So I don't.
Hey Dave, 1988 was a year. Okay, that was a fun year. I could see it then, But yeah, life's great. My son finally accepted me as his dad, so that's kind of cool. He's like, "You're crazy, but I accept you." And my wife let me put it in the other day because it was a full moon. That's the only time she really lets me do it. So marriage going on 10 years coming up.
Right on, man. That's it. Congratulations, man. So,
Oh, that's terrific. Good job.
That transition from dick to kid was very uncomfortable.
Wasn't that weird? Like
It
the
was.
ride we just went on? That was
like, hey, I
weird,
can't
right?
see my dick. Oh, but my kid.
Yeah,
It came from his dick. How does that? I mean, it's a perfectly.
No, but it's weird because in his thoughts, his first thing is, okay, here's one thing that happened. It has to do with my penis. Okay, very next thing, great news, my son accepted me. It's weird. And then and the last thing that really went well, I got to actually go all the way with my wife.
Probably not a good feeling. It's probably not a good feeling to be rejected by just your semen that just connected to the egg that then evolved out of the vagina and all that stuff in the long term.
Well, yeah, if my dad had an inverted penis also, I wouldn't want to be like friends with him. I feel it.
Real talk. All
How do
right.
you know it's not, Sarah?
Well, no.
No. All right, we're changing subjects.
Moving on.
Scared the
This
hell out of me.
topic I'm looking forward to because I know that nobody has anything any knowledge of this.
I do.
The next topic is GameStop. Do you
I
even
do.
know?
Yes.
Do you even know what happened? Do you
I
know
do.
what happened?
Yes.
I hear you, Eerie, saying I do at least 5 times, but I'm at, well, Eerie, why don't you just then explain what happened?
No, I don't want to now. Robert, you said you know. Why don't you tell us?
Okay. Well, my general synopsis of the situation is that the little guys are taking it to the big guy finally, and the system is being exposed, and the government and the rich people don't like it.
Nope.
And Robin Hood, the name of the app, is perhaps the most ironic thing that's ever happened ever, right? And I love it, but I hate it at the same time, because if things go the way that they have been going in this kind of situation, the man is going to stick it to us again.
Yeah.
And yes, Joe Biden isn't Trump, but my personal opinion is it should be fucking Bernie Sanders in the White House right now, because shit would be different. And I just think that like corporatism is bad, and Joe Biden is as corporate as they get, and the Treasury Secretary is as corporate as they get. So they're not going to do anything to help the little people in this situation, and they're going to stick it to us again. I hope that doesn't happen, but I'm a realist, and that's what I think is going to happen.
All right.
Okay. Before I explode, Sarah, did you want to say anything before I go off? Pull the pin.
Yeah.
I don't want to pull the pin unless.
So last time I was in GameStop was in 2002. So that's all I got for you.
I knew you had
You
something.
carry on, Eerie.
All right.
She texted me. She goes, "I know nothing about any of this stuff."
Here's the
I'm
big
like,
thing.
"You
Here's
have
the reason I
Watch
don't have
porn
a
all day.
problem.
What do I know?
Okay, here's why I don't have a problem with corporatism. Because I am on a fucking Apple computer that was sold to me by a corporation, that with a Zoom, who is also a corporation. All the fucking things that I enjoy in life are from a corporation, Robert. So yes, we do need corporations.
I didn't say we don't
I
need.
also work for a corporation. So yes, they give me a job. And so I don't like the whole, like, we don't like capitalism, but I don't like dickheads, and the stock market guys are dickheads. And I think it's hilarious that they're mad that people that don't have a lot of money are manipulating the market when they were fucking short selling. Do you guys know what short selling is?
Yeah, that's what I was wanting to see if anybody.
You're basically betting on somebody to fail. You borrow stock. You borrow from a broker, okay? You borrow stock and you sit on it. And you're with the intention that, yes, I'm going to sell this stock for you, broker. Okay, I'm going to sell this stock for you when the price goes down. So what you do is you borrow, it's basically like a stock option. You borrow the stock for the amount it's at. And then when the stock goes down, you sell it, and whatever the profit is, you get to keep it. You get to keep it. So they're basically betting against people. And the fact that there was an upset is amazing to me, because fuck you. They've been manipulating the stock market forever, and I think it's terrific. And I think it's funny that people are actually saying things like, oh, they're being mean to the rich. What?
Yeah, right.
We're all playing by the same rules, bitch. Why do you have such a problem with it?
Well, it was I want to say the main thing was it was the stock market for the most part has been like an exclusive gamblers club.
Mm-hmm.
And it was mainly these hedge funds that, yes, have been doing it. Basically, if it's similar to, I learned all of this from the shorting, from Wall Street to Money Never Sleeps. Highly recommend, even though a lot of people don't like the sequel, and Shia LaBeouf, he was, canceled recently and all that stuff. Still recommend the movie, because you will see Josh Brolin in it, doing exactly what this has been about, where they basically, they do the whole, what is it, the shorting stocks, basically. So you're betting
against somebody.
Yeah, and then and so in the end, basically some people on Reddit just figured out, they coordinated together to then figure out how to drive the price up, knowing that that's what people were doing with the GameStop stock, and then so they basically fucked up there. You got people that have sort of like who benefited from an unregulated market coordinating to conspiring in many respects to basically benefit from GameStop failing, and some people then did the opposite and did it basically work together to drive that price up to just say, fuck these guys that are doing that. But also in the process made the GameStop CEO very rich. So there was somebody who got rich. Because not necessarily people made some money off of the Reddit thing, but it's like nobody became billionaires, but definitely, yeah, exactly. They bankrupted Melvin Capital in the process. So it was mainly to send a statement to sort of these.
Maybe they
they're vultures. They're vulture companies that like.
And here's the biggest thing. The fact, what's Mad Money? Mad Money is a dude that goes on there and tells you what stocks to buy and what not to buy, right? He's manipulating the market because he's telling you what to buy and what not to buy. There's no reason why regular people can't do that, And basically what they did was, instead of making it like you have to be a rich person who has a stockbroker who makes money off of every transaction, they said, why don't we just get 8 stockbrokers, and then we'll have a fucking app on your phone, and those 8 stockbrokers can all do your transactions for you, and it'll be this easy for a regular.
They learned too that the very people that then, because Robinhood put a stop to buyers of GameStop or whatever, they were doing that. They linked it that the people that were doing the regulating and the app and all that to a parent company. I think it was, I don't know if it was Clarion or there was some company that basically there was a larger shark corporation behind these entities that, yeah, very much reeked of, coordination. And the fact is, they were saying, oh, we need to conduct an investigation into these people on Reddit. It's like, no, you need to conduct a investigation into the very wolves in the fucking hen house that were going to benefit from the GameStop failure to begin with.
Because those big guys are corporate brokers, and they're mutual. And they were like, wait, we did the same thing. What the fuck?
Some people create their own game. Some people learn how to beat their own game. And so you're gonna see, and then not only that, they're figuring out how to do the same thing. They were driving up the price of I think like Dogecoin or whatever. There's that some cryptocurrencies. They've been doing some shit on there trying to fuck with more stocks. I think the next one was AMC theaters, so movie theaters. So this is great, man. This is probably the most intelligent chat we've had on this Zoom nearing the past year. So
I think the interesting thing is, I think we should all start short selling the idea that I bet you there will be a law that goes in very soon saying that people can't do that anymore. And that's how they're going to stop us. So,
well, we're not the ones that needed to be stopped from short selling. It wasn't.
No, not the short selling. What I'm saying is they're going to somehow stop people from running campaigns where they're like, everybody buy this stock, and have it some kind of fine or something in order to stop this from happening, because they're getting mad because now they don't have control over the stock market anymore.
Here's how they manipulate it the easiest to keep people, whatever. They just make the rules very complex.
Right.
It's the same thing with taxes, the same thing with voting, the same thing the more that you make things with a lot of small print and a lot of fancy words and things all subsections and all that stuff, people lose interest.
Yep.
But if you pay attention and you study the shit, that's what all these people did on Reddit. They just paid attention to like shit you can do, like, oh, we got the apps, we can do this stuff, and if we work together, we can actually drive this shit up and fuck these people over who are just fucking sharks that are not even sharks, more like vultures, because they're hoping for the failure of something rather than, because that's the thing, as far as capitalism's gone into this weird trend of where we're more into benefiting from the decomposition of something rather than the creation of creation in a healthy economy, where it's like benefiting more from destruction than creativity. So it's an interesting thing.
That was a good talk. I got hot, man.
Yeah, I know, that was good.
Yeah, crazy.
Good for you.
You start talking about politics or the stock market, I get hot. I'm like, what? Sorry.
Yeah, I know. You said you're about to explode. So.
I know.
Is that what I'm supposed to talk about on our date? Like, if I just start
on
talking about
our date, we're just gonna talk about like how pretty we are. Don't worry about that.
We are really pretty.
Oh my God! Hello.
Like, hello.
What?
All right, I'm prepared to. Now let's bore the shit out of our audience, because the next topic is one I love, and I know nobody else probably does here.
I don't even know what this is, by the way.
WandaVision. WandaVision. Do you even know what happened with WandaVision? Are there any other Marvel heads besides me?
I have no idea what it even is.
Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai's fine. That's fine.
I haven't seen the new episode though, so don't
I'm not gonna
spoil.
see it because it's the only episode that's been entertaining thus far.
That's what I've heard. I heard this is the only one that's been actually really good. So I'm trying to.
Why are you waiting so long? It came out on Friday. What are you waiting for, Espy?
Well, I've been sick the last couple of weeks, so I had to redo all of the homework that I wasn't doing from my class. I actually just finished it before I came on the show. So.
Oh, right on.
He's actually doing like productive things in quarantine, unlike us. We're doing podcasts and shit.
Glad you're
This match game last night though, and that fucking rocked, dude.
Listen, I know. I had a previous engagement that I kind of really.
Oh man.
Oh no! If it was a day, I would have told y'all it was a date. I would have been mad happy and excited to share that. But no. I know.
It sounded hot with the previous engagement.
I know. Melanie's not interested in any of those series.
Yeah, well, I know that. Melanie lets me know.
Melanie, yeah, you do see me like 3 times a week, Mel.
And probably Mark said the attention span of the normal U.S. public is shorter than the Tootsie Fly. And I would like to just say to that, isn't it funny they call it a Tootsie Fly? What is that? What is that?
Didn't even know there was a Tootsie Fly out there. Robert, are you do you follow the Marvel Cinematic Universe at all?
I do.
You do?
But I don't know anything about WandaVision.
Don't know anything about WandaVision? Well, I don't want to ruin everything for you, but I'll just tell you the first 2 episodes will be cute but fucking boring. 3rd episode's not bad. Gets a little more exciting, and the 4th episode just explains everything you saw in the first 3. Okay. And that's the only reason why. The whole thing about this series, because it's the only thing from the MCU in the last year that's come out. This was supposed to be something that came out last year. It was supposed to be the 3rd Marvel release, so there would have been like it was Black Widow, then Falcon and Winter Soldier, then this shit, which would have been a nice weird detour from all of the espionage action-packed Marvel, but now we're kicking it off with weird Marvel.
So this is post Endgame?
Yeah, it's post Endgame. That's the thing, because this episode 4 puts everything in the context of what we saw in Endgame. So that's why. So I'm just boring everybody with this shit, but it's nice. I mean, it's nice to see.
I was gonna say something really shitty just now. I was gonna be like, not the first time, but that would have just been.
It would not have been the first time, definitely.
Like a joke. It's just a joke. You should read this chat. It's fucking good.
Yeah, but that's part of that's half.
I saw something about a pap smear and I almost lost it.
I know.
Sarah, are you a Marvel Cinematic Universe person at all?
I only watch Miramax films.
Wow, that is so specific.
Yeah.
That's very specific.
What about
What?
What?
Want to talk about Miramax films? I got you.
Harvey Weinstein era?
Yes, Harvey Weinstein era. Don't judge me, okay?
Just saying.
You could have put. Never mind.
Granted, yes. Rapist and sexual harasser, yes, but a hell of a movie producer. We'll give
hell of a movie producer.
Hell of a movie producer. All right. And then as far as the Sacramento car, Coker, Woody, any thoughts on the MCU, WandaVision at all?
No, I'm not really into like Marvel and stuff. And I'm so late on everything. I just now started Cobra Kai season 1 today.
Oh, wow.
Good for you.
That far behind, huh? And
I don't even know what Marvel is. So
you haven't even seen your penis. Why would you see a Marvel movie?
Can I just ask, have you seen any cows yet? Because that's how I know how far you are to Sacramento.
It's hella dark.
Okay. One thing I do like about Sacramento when you drive back,
the road. When
you drive back from Sacramento, there's a strip mall. This is my favorite. It's got a BevMo, it's got a gun store, and it's got a shooting range, and they're all right next to each other. Isn't that amazing? Like you just.
In Vacaville or Fairfield?
What'd you say?
In Vacaville or Fairfield?
I think it's in Vacaville.
Cool.
Yeah,
I know.
The other side of the freeway, though, on the way back.
All right. So I think we've pretty much covered the fact that I am the only MCU nerd aside from SB, but she's a little behind. Thankfully, doing the schoolwork. I see. Oh yeah, okay, you are definitely. Wait a minute, that's not Marvel? That looks like Superman. What the fuck is that shit? What is that? I can't even see that, SB. It looks. It doesn't. I can't make it out enough to know what it is.
I don't know. All I see is some good boobs.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's true. We can look at this longer. Is that supposed to be Iron Man?
Yes, longer.
Yes.
Wait, what am I missing? I don't see any.
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't look like Robert Downey Jr. though. Is that just like an
I'm not
Iron
looking at
Man?
the cast.
T-shirt?
I mean, it's just kind of like it's not supposed to be Robert Downey, but,
Yeah. But it's Iron Man.
definitely. Here's his mask right here, guys.
Okay, so it's Iron Man. It's a bootleg Iron Man.
It's his stunt
I
double.
mean, it's a real shirt, but you know.
Yeah.
Is that in Chinatown? That was where they had like. there was-
I got it off of my brother, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Well,
if she
it's
got
I
it.
used
Robert
to
Downey Jr.
we go to Chinatown and it was Star Wars figures, but it was not. It was called like it was like Star Battle or
Battles.
something, and it was like a very similar to R2 figure, very similar, like
Straight DVD Star Wars.
yeah, but
equivalent.
just like a little different. I'm like Star Battles. What movie is that?
By the way, you guys all know the deal. If you want to donate to tonight's performers, feel free to Venmo Evelyn Eerie Diamond. Feel free to do that, as you know. So I think the next topic everybody will have a good time with, though, because this is some very fun news. Just recently, within this, I think it was even in the last, I don't know, few hours, it was announced. This week, all of Trump's legal team
Oh my God, this is
Love it.
said we're not gonna defend him in this impeachment case. They all
But is
just
anybody
said-
shocked on that?
they're all bouncing, primarily because rather than the argument of deal with the argument of impeaching a president after the presidency, after he's out of office,
which they're saying is not constitutional.
yeah, Trump wants to argue that the election results were false.
Yep, and
And
they all bounced. They were like, no,
yeah,
stupid,
nothing.
stupid, no, stupid.
So 5 lawyers, I think it was
We
5
have to
lawyers.
base it on reality, stupid. And he's like, no. I'm
Oh,
gonna be
Jason just
stupid.
said he just hired Epstein's lawyer, which is a good.
Yep.
It's a good. There you go. There's.
Well, and
There you go.
Steve,
Gotta call Sal. Melanie, no. Saul Goodman
All
would,
right, Saul Goodman will take the case.
Saul Goodman would not take
it's all
that.
good, man.
Oh, he would. No, he definitely
Nah,
would.
Saul Goodman.
It's all good,
I
man.
fucking love that show. Can we
It's
talk about
great.
that show? That's a
It's really
great
good.
show.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's
But
such a show.
I heard Steve Bannon was encouraging Trump to go represent himself,
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yes, yes.
and I'm like, yes. I
Yes!
agree with
That
Steve
would be
Bannon for
epic.
one reason. That would be so classic. It would just be the best thing in the world. Like,
I think everybody would want cameras in the courtroom for that. Yeah, they're-
100%.
oh my
What the
goodness.
Oh,
fuck,
that's
Robert?
terrifying.
I mean,
Robert.
Oh my God,
wouldn't it
Robert.
be amazing if I was able to represent myself on the United States Senate floor?
Oh my
It
God.
would be unbelievable. Nobody has ever seen anything like it. Nobody
Robert's been
knows how
waiting
to
for
represent himself more than me. I'm very good at representing myself. We need to take a look at the machines. The machines in Georgia, they said that they were going into them and they were taking the things out and then they were delivering the votes after 2 a.m. And what is this rigged election? March 4th is the new inauguration date for President Trump's. Still your president. Still your
Oh my
president.
God. Robert, I gotta say, I've seen your comedy for what, like 10 years? That's the first time you ever made me laugh.
Oh, fuck you. Wow.
Oh, that
Let's
was
not-
Ever.
let's not take
I'm
the
in
deep
tears
dive
right
at
now.
Robert.
that
Wow.
was
Oh
That's like a
Robert-
compliment wrapped
Robert-
inside an insult.
Let me
But
tell you
okay.
something.
Robert,
Like
Robert,
Oreo
that
joke.
was the kindest burn I've ever heard. That was
Yeah, I was
so-
gonna say, it's like,
Sarah was waiting. for
thanks,
that
I
deep
think.
dive.
that was
I was
like
waiting for
when you
this
have the
moment,
jalapeno,
okay?
you wrap it in bacon. That was like the
well, that's why I laughed hella hard and then I said, fuck you. Because
Yeah.
it was hilarious, but also
Fuck you.
hurtful.
I
But
like your
Robert,
Oreo
I will
joke.
say this: you did. I got to give you credit. You did not once, like, because I know you well enough to be like, you were waiting to use that. Because I know you well enough to know, like, Robert's open for an opportunity to somehow work his Trump impression into whatever the proceedings are. That's why I made sure to have at least one Trump topic on here. But you didn't. You did not say, Dave, I got this killer graphic that I want to use. You didn't even set me up for it. That was a wonderful surprise. Round of applause.
Thank you.
Good job, Robert.
That was terrific, Robert.
Robert's Trump
Lipstick
impression.
and me.
Earlier when I was talking about that I'm making movies at home, I'm making several movies where I play some of my favorite characters with that software. And I just do these movie scenes over. That's all it was.
I would highly recommend.
You should masturbate with that on.
Yeah, I would recommend making creepy videos with that face.
Yes.
I
With the
would
Trump
definitely
face?
do that. Yeah.
Wait, you're gonna make Trump masturbation videos?
Oh,
I'm
fuck
amazing.
That's
no.
not what he's going to do. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But your penis also has to have the head of Trump on it.
Oh,
So
God. No,
I'm sorry, I've gone too far.
I'm gonna pass on that.
What about Freddy Krueger though? Do the Freddy Krueger one.
You want the Freddy Krueger one? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this.
Oh,
He sends this to me all the time, then calls me a little bitch while he does it. I'm like,
Sarah's obsessed with me. She wants me to violate her in her dream.
I gotta say though, that one, oh Jesus Christ, that one looks scarier than Freddy. And it's
Trump.
weird.
Well, you made his face wider and he's got bigger teeth now. That's it's
You
just one
kind
of
of
the
look like Captain.
Wait, stop!
Oh my God.
Marty! I need enough electricity to generate the 1.21 gigawatts.
Robert's bringing the heat tonight.
I know.
Yeah, all
Okay,
thanks to the software he got. Wonderful.
It's really easy. It's Snapchat on the computer.
Oh, nice.
That's all it is.
On the
It's called
computer.
Snap Camera. It's easy to use. It's fun as fuck.
Well, you know what? You'd make the worst magician because you'd be telling everybody your secrets.
There you go.
That's what you don't once you got magic there, Robert, you don't tell them how you did it. You keep it to yourself.
But I really hope Trump represents himself because that would be some fucking awesome.
Epic.
Totally.
it would be.
That would be bigly, don't you think? How big?
I want to make sure. I want to check in with the car and make sure that they have no thoughts on this as well. Coker, Woody.
I just have one thought. Like, what would be more iconic? Ted Bundy representing himself or Donald Trump?
Well, he tried, didn't he? I mean,
Yeah, he did.
Well, no, Ted Bundy did represent himself.
Yeah,
for a
and
minute.
he
Yeah.
proposed to a lady on the stand, and they got married and had a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I know
love
way
Ted
too
Bundy
much
though.
about
Like,
this.
I would
Great man.
totally.
Oh, I'm a woman. Don't you think I know about serial killers? Come on, that's our thing. That's our fucking weird thing. We know about serial killers. It doesn't make any sense.
We
Farrah,
have
are you
sexual
right?
Fantasies. Oh yeah, I have sexual fantasies. Ted Bundy? Are you fucking kidding me? I would let him fuck me and kill me at the same time. Like, get out of here.
Ted Bundy isn't even
Wow.
that good
Okay,
looking.
I didn't mean that. I meant I'm obsessed with this craziness. But
Devin,
I
these
forgot
guys-
what you were
there's
talking
nothing
about.
wrong with that.
kissing
I didn't
over
know
this
where we
bit.
were
I can't
going with
believe
this.
that shit. We're talking. You guys are talking about sex with serial killers, and my parents give each
No,
other
not me.
a kiss.
I don't want sex with.
I
have
was
the
talking
irrational
about sex
fear
with
of
serial killer.
Well, no,
I
you're
just
talking
find it-
about going on a date with someone who wants to have sex with a serial killer. That's what you.
Well, but then you got out of it. Or
Woody,
something. So,
Woody, what?
But I must be
thoughts
good
from
at
Woody?
something then, right? If I'm crazy.
Right? Hello.
I know tricks, okay? It's always the
Oh.
crazy ones and the redheads.
Oh my. And you don't mean rope tricks, right? Like, okay, I'm sorry, guys. We got off on our own tangent. Dave, what do you think about this whole Trump representing himself and all that stuff?
I mean, I have no thoughts per se.
Oh.
I'm more the facilitator of other people's.
Do you think that all those guys that stormed the Capitol are mad that Trump didn't pardon not fucking one of them? He said he only pardoned his fucking rich friends. I don't care about you. You're poor. Sorry.
I've had people invite me to do stuff and then bounce on me at a crucial moment, and I know that level of betrayal. And I'll just say, the fact is that if you didn't see this coming from like last year, because every single promise, every single thing, and the fact that they still think, my favorite conspiracy now is that he's the shadow president, and that Biden's really actually been arrested already. He's been arrested, and Trump is the acting shadow president, who will then. Who actually will, I think you even said it in your Trump character, was that he actually will be coming into office on March 4th. There are people that actually believe
Yep.
that
Mhm.
still will happen.
Yep.
There's a few though that are kind of realizing like, oh shit, he was just because the QAnon thing had nothing. It wasn't associated with Trump. It was the fact that this was an energized base of that were definitely pro-Trump, and he became aware of it. And just like he did with the Proud Boys and everything else, he said vague things to like encourage them, but he doesn't give a fuck about them. And he's not connected into that shit.
It's like most men.
He's probably laughing at him the
Typical
entire time, like these fucking losers are believing this shit. Well, let's fucking use it. But the fact is, he wasn't doing something that they say in comedy, and that's perform to the smartest people in the room. If you're a smart comic, don't dumb it down for a dumb audience. Like perform to the smartest people in the room. And the fact is that he was pandering so much to that radical base that he lost the moderates that voted for him to begin with, and all it would have taken was just acting polite with some manners, just a few benevolent things in public. But instead, he kept treating reporters like shit. He kept treating a lot of people like shit. Part of the job of a politician is to be phony and be a fake and be polite, fake nice.
But it's typical douchebag behavior at the end
Very
of the day.
douchey,
like
yeah.
it's just a frat boy douchebag. Like
He's such a broad.
It takes a douche to know a douche. That's all I gotta
fuck
say.
off.
You are a
It takes
douche.
a douche to
You
know
are
a
a
douche.
Gotta hand it to douche Trump there for that one.
You're a douche. I mean, not you, but Trump. Trump is a douche.
Robert's a fucking douche too.
I think he's great. I think
God,
with
actually.
Robert, I think I know what these videos are. It's dog porn. That's what he.
Yeah, what is happening on your bed right now?
Dog
That's my
porn in the
dog.
background.
That's my dog trying to get comfortable. She does a circular thing where she sticks her ass up in the air. She's gonna flop down in just a second, and
I do the same.
there we go.
thing.
Boom. See? It's a time thing. She gets up and does like 6 twirls.
This is
And
an adorable episode.
You
You
crawl
can't see
around
because
your
of my
bed,
fat head,
Sarah,
but
and then kind of
she's gonna-
I
crawl on the
do.
mattress a
No,
little bit.
really. Like I crawl around like butt ass naked, like on the bed, all fours, like ass in the air, everything. And I'm just like, hey, get comfortable, get comfortable. And then if there's a dick or there's a vagina, it depends how it goes. Where
You
I'm
should
going.
start an OnlyFans of you circular
So,
making the
I was
circles.
actually
It's so fun.
I'm gonna start an OnlyFans, but it's gonna be me and Eerie in the woods
Ooh.
with the double dong.
Yeah.
Simple.
Ass.
No one would know it's us.
We're gonna
Yeah,
bring
they
a
would.
blanket though, right? I don't want to be
Next
sick on the
subject.
grass.
Speaking of double dongs,
We're gonna blur the face.
Get a rash.
the next subject right here, Mighty Ducks just announced there is a new show that will be on Disney Plus, the Mighty Ducks Game Changers.
Nice.
Right.
I love Emilio Estevez.
There was a trailer for it, and you see you got the Emilio Estevez looking not that old, even though
Right?
he's like, his dad looked more older at this age than he did.
He's starting to look like his dad, like a
But,
lot.
he's
Like a lot,
he's
a
kind
lot.
of always looked like his dad, but he's starting to look
Like
like
a lot though.
later Martin Sheen. Yeah, like West
Yeah.
Wing Martin Sheen. But here's the thing: he's not the main character. He's not the top billed guy.
Yeah, it's the chick from the show.
If anybody who knows my tweets
That
from
girl, yeah.
2014 and 15, since I got in recovery,
Oh my God, no.
Lorelai Gilmore is
Yeah,
Lorelai?
the
Yeah,
lead.
Gilmore Girls.
Shut up.
in the Mighty
Are
Ducks.
you kidding me?
Yeah. She's the lead. Emilio's second billing because he like comes into play, but the main lead is Lauren Graham, aka Lorelai Gilmore.
Wow.
Which I was actually I'm stoked on it because
I
of
was
that
there.
alone.
You would
Lauren
fucking
Graham's-
in right now.
I'm not a fan of the Gilmore Girls. That was all an exercise so I could get free access to Shannon Murphy's Netflix
I
account.
believed you all along that you were a Gilmore Girls fan.
Not a fan. I mean, I watched it. I forced myself to watch it. I still have the extra series, the later years or whatever to watch. I still haven't done that one yet. But
I feel lied to, but again, he's a man, so what a shock.
I am a man. The new show is out. Anybody do you guys are you aware of it? Have you heard about this? Have you seen
Well,
it?
I heard that the plot is going to be similar to that of Cobra Kai,
Mhm.
to where they're flipping the script and the Mighty Ducks are like the bad guys. That's just what I heard.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's just what I heard. I don't know anything else about
I
it.
want to give
I'm
my
gonna check it out,
parents.
though.
I want to give my parents a heads up that there's actually, if you watch the trailer, you'll notice an actor that you might recognize from a show that I put you onto recently, Letterkenny. Yeah, if you watch the trailer, I don't want to say who, but yeah, if you watch the trailer for Mighty Ducks, there's someone from Letterkenny in the thing. And as soon as I saw him, I'm like, oh shit, because in Letterkenny, hockey plays a big part in that show. But so yeah, so anyway, so again, so that's good. You said the Cobra Kai, so they're gonna be following some of the Cobra Kai theme. Melanie likes Letterkenny. Holy shit! Well, I gotta give applause to that.
Because it's quirky.
It's very cool.
Awesome.
Very cool chick.
Yeah.
Anything that's dramatic, it's like, give me a fucking break. You know what I mean? Like, This Is Us.
The dialogue.
I don't take it seriously.
Yeah, exactly. That's good. That's good. So Sarah,
Yeah.
any thoughts on the Mighty Ducks game change?
So all I can think about right now is like Night at the Roxbury, where they're like, oh my God, Emilio Estevez, the Mighty Ducks guy. That's what's going through my mind.
Okay. All right.
That's all I have. I fucking told you. You gave me a list of bullshit.
I didn't give you a list of bullshit. I gave you our agenda, and I knew that you would throw us some kind of monkey wrench, and that was Date with Eerie. So that's been the long thing.
I'm a sucker for a redhead.
You did not have anything you had nothing to worry about. Eerie, are there thoughts on
you just I think that like we should have thrown in some shows that people have actually watched. I feel like that's
no, it's not even out yet. It's not even out.
Exactly.
I've never seen Mighty Ducks first place, so I don't even know.
I think Melanie said the same thing. You should catch up. They're very heartwarming films.
I don't want to watch a heartwarming film.
It's good stuff. It's about a dude.
I've never seen it either, Eerie. So
I don't understand.
They're right up your alley. Interest. They're good.
I think I saw Badness Bears. I'm good, dude. I saw
good, clean, wholesome.
I'm good.
Good, clean, wholesome comedy on ice. All right, you should watch.
I don't need to see that.
You do. Yeah, just watch it.
And here's the thing: I love Lauren Graham. I love her. And then I found out recently that she's kind of like a weirdo. Did you know that? She's like, I mean, I'm not going to say anything about her religion because I don't particularly prefer it, but she's like weird. Like you're not allowed to like make eye contact with her on the set and like weird shit like that. Like she's one of those fucking weirdos. And it broke my heart because every time she's been in anything, I just love her. I love her character. I actually watched Gilmore Girls and no one had to force me. I liked that show. And, and it's just like, I kind of broke my heart that I heard she's like kind of a mean bitch, but that's okay.
But it doesn't matter. You can love the characters just because.
And I do.
The artist from the art and just enjoy it.
Well, I have to throw in since we're going to acting real quick. Let's go there. So if you are trained in a certain way, you don't want people to make eye contact with you. You are going to be a bitch on set. As an actress.
Take notes, everybody.
Am trained.
Did you see her pull her dick out and start slapping us with it?
I did. Okay, let me get my dick out.
Yeah, get your
dick
out.
Let me drop my balls in your mouth real quick. No, but on some real shit, like
real quick, let's say goodbye to Coker and Alex Woody. They're about to perform. They gotta go. Bye, guys. Glad you made it safe. Get home safe too.
Thanks for having us.
Set.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
They're just like, cool.
So back to no eye contact, Sarah.
Yeah, like there are times like when I'm doing certain acting, like for instance, the Laramie Project, I had to pull out not only Strasberg, I also had to pull out
Lee Strasberg he's referring to, acting school. So the method acting, for those who don't know.
Damn. So I had to like pull out a lot. And like when I go there, like when I go to
any Meisner, did you use any Meisner?
So I'm actually studying Meisner right now, and Meisner gives me a fucking headache, but I'm trying. But I was trained in Stella Adler. So I was
Stella
trained
Adler,
in,
there's another word.
Yeah. So Adler was very dramatic. You know what I mean? Like you're very out there, and it was like just over the top and all that type of acting, the old school way. But when you're doing like other acting, yeah, you don't want eye contact. When I was in the Laramie Project, if someone looked at me, I was like, don't fucking look at me. Ooh. Do not look at me.
That's different from now?
Don't fucking look at me.
So I have a question. I have a relevant question. So if a woman's having sex and she's acting, do you not want to look her in the eyes in those
I'm
cases?
gonna tell you right now, if I have sex with someone and I don't look them in the eyes, I'm acting.
That's what I'm saying. So, but I'm saying if you are acting and then dude looking at, don't look in my eyes.
Yeah, if I'm looking away, I'm not enjoying it.
You just destroyed some men right now. They're just like,
What?
what?
I hope all men know that.
Good to know.
No,
girl.
Yeah.
It's information. We're learning a lot here.
I'm glad that you specified Lee Strasberg as opposed to like, you know, Gary Strasberg or somebody that
Gary Strasberg.
just somebody I knew, you know. But,
you know?
Yeah.
I think you would know.
That makes it way better. That's all I can say. That makes it way better.
These are all acting very well-known acting coaches going back to there's the Lee Strasberg acting school. Meisner, I know, I think it's Strasberg or whatever, and then Stella Adler's one is popular, and they all stem from like the method acting.
Yeah, which came from like Russia, and then
Russia. Yeah.
It started in Russia with
shit as if it's real. Like, you know, this is where Robert De Niro gets all that shit.
You're supposed to take actual things from your life that you
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Not every single acting thing though you take from your life though.
That's true.
Meisner does not want you to take from your life. Meisner wants you to take from what you see.
Oh,
that's what I'm studying right now.
Mm.
He's like, why do you want to bring up your mom died 10 years ago and bring it up for a breakup? You don't want to fucking do that. Like, why do you want to bring that up? You want to create a scenario, but then like Stella was like, let's take shit from your past and let's bring it in there. Mm-hmm. And that's who I studied. So that's why I'm extremely emotional, because you guys got me on a whole tangent now. Look at you.
Do it. Roll, baby. Roll.
You ain't nobody, Deneen. You ain't know nobody. What are you talking about? Oh, you talking about, is that chat stuff? Is that side chat shit?
Thank God I'm a nobody.
You know, don't blow up at the people that are having side conversations if we're boring them. Just let them do their thing.
The acting shit. What are you talking? No, she's she's talking about the acting shit. What do you mean, Deneen? You can turn on your mic. Go ahead, talk to her.
Here we go.
What do you mean, don't?
You are taking this so wrong. So wrong.
What? Who's so wrong?
It's me. No, all this Stringberg, Steinberg, Stella Adler, all that. Too much work. I want to be
it's studying your craft. It's not work. You're
studying your crap. Okay.
Wow, Denise. Wow. That was so mean.
I was just joking.
Not like her. She's the sweetest person in the world.
I love Denise.
So sorry. She sounds like she hasn't had a double dog in a long time.
I love Denise's school of acting. Like, just fucking do it and shut up. Like,
I was just making a joke. It just sounds so intense and.
It is. No, I mean, it depends on the
angle. It is. I'm sorry. When you meet theater people, they are theater people. Okay.
Yeah. Theater people. And I am a theater person.
No, I think that's great. It just. I'm glad I'm a nobody. That work.
Well, you're gonna stay a fucking nobody with that attitude.
Hey, I want to do some.
By the way, you can be an actor and still be a fucking nobody. Just like you can be a comedian and be a fucking.
It's called being a character actor.
Yeah, look at us.
Yeah, right. Hello.
Oh, Kimberly's joining us late.
Not me and Dave, of course. He has an actual career.
You can't handle the truth.
Thank you.
There we go.
There we go. Now
That's some acting right there.
Where are you drawing from for this one, Robert? What were you drawing from to say that right there?
Acting.
But I know.
Acting.
Were you drawing from your room, or were you drawing from a painful past? You know,
I didn't realize this whole acting conversation was going to turn into like a feud and angst. Like, what is happening?
Well,
it's so fun though, right?
Yeah.
What did I actually start? Why do I always start the fucking shit?
Sarah, you do it unconsciously because you're an actress, and actresses drive everybody crazy. You know that already, right?
That's the question. The key question is, what is your fucking motivation? That's the key.
When I was in high school, I was in drama and I did a lot of plays, and I got a letter in drama, like the Letterman jackets that they normally give to the jocks.
Wow, really?
I got one of those in drama. And everybody thought that I was lying and that I made it up myself. They didn't think that it was something that could actually happen, that you could get a letter in drama. And they're like, you didn't letter in drama, you lettered in golf. And I was like, no, I really did. And I had the names of the plays that I was in written on my Letterman jacket. And I thought I was so freaking cool because only me and one other dude in the whole school lettered in drama. And instead of it being like an accomplishment that I could be proud of, I got mocked for it.
Ooh, can I ask you a quick
Kind of
question?
cool, but it kind of sucked.
Can I ask you a quick question? Can I just throw a few plays at you that I'm very curious if you did them?
Yes.
Death of a Salesman?
No.
I
can just name the plays I did.
Letter in drama is just
easier.
Just trying to think of the regular ones. Did you guys do Noises Off?
No, look, I did 12th night.
Spell.
I did 12th night, Shakespeare.
Okay.
You can do Shakespeare.
I did Much Ado About Nothing.
Waiting for
okay.
Godot.
Out of, and I played the same part as Keanu Reeves, the bad guy, Don John. I did a play called The Glass Menagerie. I was the
you did the Glass Menagerie. I did the Glass Menagerie.
I did a play called Beau Jest. It's kind of obscure. I did a musical called Brigadoon. And I did a unknown little thing called A Light in the Mill. But yeah, that's it.
Nice.
Impressive resume. I actually performed in my Christmas play.
Oh my God.
In third or fourth, or maybe it might have been fifth grade. I played Grumpy Bear. My mom was there. My mom was there. She saw it. And nobody knew their fucking lines. I was given the lines to the G.I. Joe soldier, which I preferred to be, and the Santa Claus, because these are fucking idiots. And I was like, I want to be the G.I. Joe, so they gave me Grumpy Bear, which in the long run, good casting. But I'm just saying but nobody knew their fucking lines. My mom even told me, she was like, you were telling them all their lines, like, because I had the script memorized. These fucking idiots.
I didn't know you guys acted. Eerie, did you ever do theater?
Oh yeah, I've done. Yeah, I was.
Okay.
Look at me. What do you think? Yes.
I mean,
look at my face. I can't
honestly,
even talk without my face.
I always thought you were just a porn star.
No, I actually like. Oh yeah, I did all. I was the drama nerd, the drama geek, all that
Did you
stuff.
get a drama though? No.
Did I? No, I didn't let her because I'm not as good as you.
Did you study?
That's what I was implying.
But I actually
you guys study theater though.
I didn't study theater, but I have been in stuff. I've been in some short films that have been in some festivals, and I've done. I did a short thing that's on like a Roku channel and stuff like that.
Nice.
It's
right.
not anything that's, whatever. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I don't know.
It does.
It does.
Too,
It
this is
just sounds like I'm pulling my dick out and swapping it around.
really. Not in this group. This is here. It's just stating the facts.
Yeah, no, I've done acting, and it's I haven't studied so much, but I did a lot of acting in high school, and I did acting in junior college because I'm not a real college person, and so yeah, I've studied a little bit, and yeah, there we go. Okay, let's do outro.
We
I
got,
feel like really good, though.
So any last words is the part where we've got to wrap it up. I want to thank my parents for donating. I think whoever's donated to Eerie.
Jason so far has donated, but
thanks everybody. Thanks everybody who has. So yeah, any last words, guys, on our way out? You need to plug anything or whatever? Does Donald Trump want to say anything before he goes?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I just want to thank everybody for coming out and worshiping me because I'm worthy of all praise because I am Donald Trump and I am your God.
Oh my God, it's just amazing.
Yes, it is sweet. Sarah, any last words there?
I must say, like, I missed the stage so much, so I'm really glad I pissed off whoever the fuck I pissed off in this fucking podcast because I missed pissing people off.
You didn't piss her off.
You seem angry.
Oh, she's not. She's just having fun.
No, we're just amped. We're amped. Woo!
Well,
that's Deneen. Don't you dare pick on Deneen. I'll defend her. I'll bump you from this show before I bump her. You kidding me?
Did I just get kicked off?
No, you're not kidding. He said he would. It's like
I would.
I'll send you to your room, young lady. That was like one of those. No, it's fine. It's fine.
I'm
Sarah, you've been
broken.
so much fun. Thank you so much for being on the show. And Robert, you've been so much fun too.
Thank you. Awesome.
Very true.
I mean, it's been great. And
representing Concord in a very realistic manner. I think you guys.
I'm not even from Concord. Why?
Yeah, you've been there enough.
It's a Vinny's thing.
Concord.
That?
You guys are Concord.
Because you've driven through there, you are
I
now
have.
in Concord.
I slept with the dude in Concord, so I guess that counts. Whatever.
Okay.
It does.
Dave, anything you'd like to mention? Just
no, just this is a fun show. I want to thank also Robert for actually, because Robert hit me up to do this. Not many people like you know
want to be on it. I know,
hit
right?
people up to do the show, and they're always down to. But Robert was the one who's like, Dave, is there any chance I could do the show sometime or whatever? I'm like, yeah, no problem, man. I'll get a Concord crew together. Have a little fun and yeah,
People
no
that
problem.
are from Concord.
And Sarah, this is her first time as a booked guest. She was on the show before, but she was a last minute fill-in. So when I hit her up, she actually was like, "I've done the show before." I'm like, "You have? No, you haven't." And she goes, "Yeah, I did. November." And I'm like, oh, that's right. You filled in for somebody who bailed on us last minute. But this is the time she was booked ahead of time. We had her, booked. So thank you.
I'm still, as a woman, pissed off, but that's fine.
Yes.
I've never really read a book.
Oh my God.
I just love it just looks very South Park-esque.
But the blue lips really are. That's the
it
main
works really
thing.
well.
Yeah.
Make some videos with that shit, Robert. But how about a round of applause, Eerie? Any last words from you?
No, I've just had a great time, you guys. And thank you so much for everybody tuning in. I really appreciate it.
Always
And great guests. I had so much fun. Robert and Sarah, you guys we're a great pair because Robert's like kind of dry and like and then Sarah's like, ah! Which I completely like that. We're on the same vibe. I'm just worried that like we're gonna get in a car and it's gonna explode with all of our. But all right, guys. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining in to another terrible podcast by comics. Please tune in next Sunday at 6 o'clock. We'll do it all over again. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Great day. Great weekend.
Bye.